What you're about to see is real. All video and audio was captured at an actual paranormal investigation. Nothing has been manufactured or staged. Tonight on Local Haunts, Steve and Pamela continue their investigation of the Alhambra with embedded reporters from First Coast Magazine. What will they find as they head backstage?
Hello and welcome to Local Haunts. I'm your host, Steve Christian. Joining me as usual is my co-host, spiritual medium, Pamela Theresa. And on cameras are Kevin Remington and Savannah Huffingham. And also joining us are the marketing director, Mark Berman, with Hannah Berman and Teresa Irwin, and from First Coast Magazine, reporter Sarah Stewart, and photographer Woody Huband. And the investigation continues right now. We would head to the heaviest part of the Alhambra, the hallway where the dressing rooms are. This is by far the darkest and most haunted part of the theater. Felt something in here.
Okay.
Whoa. Oh, it's a fan.
Okay, we can turn off the fan.
I got it.
Cool.
And we just caught a Class A EVP. Although there were 4 recording devices, only Savannah's camera caught this very clear voice while she took up the rear of the group in the hallway. Here it is again, filtered and amplified.
So my first hit when I came into this space actually was right below my right side of my heart, right here. Not on my rib cage, but just right in here. That was my first empathic hit when I came in here.
In the hallway?
No, in this room, in this
Okay.
space. So the cool thing is, and why we talk about this while we're doing it, is we are gathering evidence right now. So when we go back to the station and we play back the footage and the EVP, which is always recording, we'll get evidence to back up like what I'm saying. So if you're feeling something or if you're hearing something, speak up because it'll be validated in the footage. So you have a clock in here that might interfere with the EVP.
Yeah, right there. Okay.
So,
be
I mean,
aware
this
of
is
that.
lighter, but I don't know if y'all were picking up on it or it's just because you might be a little spooked because of what we're doing.
Feeling a little lightheaded. I
But,
got a
yeah.
dizzy sensation in here.
But as you walk down the hall, if you tune into your spiritual bodies, you'll feel a little bit of heaviness. It's several things, by the way. It's a skinny hall, so a lot of people are walking through here, so you're feeling the energy in front of people in a rush and such like that, and the energies anyway. But also, too, it gets heavier. Power suggestion, I'm sorry, but pay attention to your spiritual bodies. It gets a little bit heavier the further down the hall we get. So,
I don't know if there's somebody in here or not, but when we were walking by, I just kind of felt, in front of that doorway, I felt compelled to come in here. So, do we have somebody in here with us?
well, yeah, but
Then, all the tag
where
alongs.
I'm really headed is down that way.
Okay, let's do that, by all
You
means.
just went off right where you were standing by your leg. If you back up a sec. Right there.
You might be picking up. No.
Right by your leg. Yep.
Well,
Oh, my phone's right here.
Oh, dang it.
okay. Yeah, because I'm like, I don't have somebody right there, so that's a thing for me, which is really cool. I try to figure out what physical thing is doing it because we're heading that direction.
Okay, you lead the way.
Yeah, you lead the way.
It might be dangerous. You go first.
Mediums first.
First Coast Magazine reporter Woody Huband was stopping us from time to take pictures for a feature article they were doing on Pamela and I and about local haunts and Medium in the Raw. But the real story was yet to come.
Coming up on Local Haunts.
So, yeah, I pinged a little bit, but yeah, so there we go.
Backstage, go ahead, bro.
Okay, so I'm going to say this for the record. We had somebody who was here who had kidney or bladder disease, earthbound, so that way, maybe if we pick that up on the footage and such like that, because I'm definitely picking up on that right there. So if you want to do a quick EVP session, we'll do it a couple of times over so that way y'all can tune your ears to hearing spirit. Listen to the layers. Listen in between the layers of the sounds you'll hear.
IVP Alhambra. Just so you know, I'm Steve. This is Pamela. We got Sarah, Woody, Kevin,
Teresa.
Teresa,
Hannah.
and Mark. Is our Marine fellow back here with us right now? I said Marine, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay. I meant military, but maybe he is Marine. Semper Fi? Hoorah. Okay, I'm going to play this back. IVP Alhambra. Just so you know, I'm Steve. This is Pamela. We got Sarah, Woody, Kevin, Teresa,
Hannah.
and Mark. Teresa,
Hannah.
and Mark.
That was me.
Is our Marine
There, it
fellow
was
back?
behind there. It was behind there, right before.
I can hear it from here.
Okay, let's do another one. We're training your spiritual ears because you're listening to spirit. So your mind will get stuck on the physical, the clock and the other
Right.
physical things, and so you have to kind of let go and go in between the layers. And it's more of a whisper at this point what you're hearing. But the cool thing is once you tune your spiritual ear in this way, your hearing is going to actually develop in a better way. You're going to hear anyway better. It's really kind of cool.
And sometimes when we play them back like that, the camera hears the speaker, and going through yet another electronic device, it's louder on the video than it is on this sometimes. Is our Marine fellow back here with us right now?
You heard that, right?
Is our Marine fellow back here with us right now?
There. We got it back.
We picked up a very good response to the question, an intelligent answer. Tune in your spiritual ear and you will hear him saying, "Private serving the Marines."
And there he is again. Simplified.
He says Semper Fi. You hear that?
What did he say? Latin.
Right.
Latin. What does it mean? Latin.
You hear this?
And,
Yeah, I heard this. It's
Semper
Semper
Fi.
Fi.
oh.
You hear that?
And y'all are all here. We have it on camera where it's going to be interesting where even the camera may not pick it up, but this did. It's really funny.
And sometimes that'll pick up an EVP this
When
one.
this doesn't. And that's why sometimes this works and it doesn't. It's one of those, it's like science. Real science.
Much better than school science.
Yeah.
Oh,
There he was again behind her when she said, yeah.
I said Marine, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay.
He said, yeah, right before she did.
I said Marine, didn't I? I said Marine, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Superfly? Google.
Second. See, it's really not what people think. It's no big deal. I mean, it's there anyway. Yeah.
Live EVP backstage at Alhambra. What years did you serve in the Marines?
Do you notice how there's more than one reason why you stepped over there, Sarah? We have somebody right here.
Coming up on Local Haunts.
So, yeah, I pinged a little bit, but yeah, see, there we go.
While we were recording a live EVP session, First Coast Magazine's reporter Sarah Stewart decided to move a few feet to her right. Pamela noticed this and also noticed why.
Do you notice how there's more than one reason why you stepped over there, Sarah? We have somebody right here. So he's what we're talking to. You want to come film him?
Can I come film?
We'll start with her. You picked up on it, and there was more than one reason, even though you wanted to get out of the way of the photo. Actually, I could see you edging away. So you could sense without even understand. So here's how it goes. You'll want to feel the vibrational current of the energy right here. I can still pick up some of his energy and all of theirs as well, but when you sweep your hand through, you'll feel like a tingling, a heat of more density. Pull back out. He's right here. Come forward a little with your hand. Okay, so sweep out, and you'll feel a warmth where there shouldn't be warmth.
A little slower. You'll start here, and kind of go in, and you'll feel the air gets a little bit denser right here, and it's a little tingling to it. Do you feel that?
Sometimes people will feel, their hands will get a little tingly. Me, I feel the warmth in the prickly. He's earthbound. And also,
You see an image?
yeah, he's about like this tall right here. He's got a bald head. He's definitely not in uniform today. He's not in uniform.
Oh, he's not? Okay.
No.
Do you guys want to try?
Hey, come on, I'm not giving up on you.
Oh, you have to go to the
No. Come on. You have it. Look, your body moved for more than one reason. More than just because I could see you inching away. It's like you intuitively knew somebody was there.
He was in your space.
You don't like people being in your bubble. Something was in your bubble.
Okay.
So, and I'm a physical medium, which I can help your energies in a way to feel him. And he's cooperative, and by the way, I ask his permission. I never just go up to him and go, hey, can I touch you?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to violate anybody. You should feel his warmth. Go slide in like that, go feel his warmth. He's okay with that. There's a difference between right there and right there. Where there shouldn't be a warmth. Try your other hand. You feel it tingly?
Can you feel it?
Okay, let me bring this in.
Yeah, she's
Go ahead.
It's very slight. It's not going to be like a stun gun going off in your hand.
a little bit.
Yeah, right there.
There's actually a density to them.
Uh-huh, I love it. So if you come down a little bit, you can feel his warmth. And pull
I
out.
like that second hand up. Ooh.
Yeah, I knew you would.
That's more, it's like here.
See, Hollywood gets it wrong. Hollywood tells you a cold spot as it goes.
Right.
Yeah, the cold spot's the higher vibes, the angels, masters, and guides. They're the ones that go, so when you feel that, they're coming in to help them. So yeah.
Wow, that's weird.
I knew you did the first time, like, hold on, you're gonna be easy. It's a little prickly, there's a difference between
like
him.
right here.
That's right, yep. So sometimes when you're feeling that, you're not realizing, but you're actually feeling, that.
Right. That's so cool.
Sometimes you don't realize it when you sit down inside of one. Like they're in a chair that's, and you just sit down in the chair and like, oh, hello.
Can you like find out their names?
I don't try to attach to them in that way, but yes, but I don't want to keep them here. Feel the density?
Right there.
That's what I felt like a hair stand up.
Yeah. Well, so you'll feel it different ways. The more you tune into it and link to it, yes, right, spot on.
Loving tingling.
Spot on.
Exactly. Ooh, right there again.
Yeah.
So bizarre.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Their energy. So
Yeah. Just like we are. Just like you have more.
It feels like almost a metric pulse.
Yes.
Like it's logical though.
Sorry, I'm sticking
Yes,
my
it is
hand
logical.
through your belly.
Yes. Yes.
It's so cool.
It's weird.
Do you want to try it, Woody?
Sorry, we're all sticking our hands.
Doesn't matter
They're
which
just
hand
kinda-
we use.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes your people are more sensitive on the right. Sometimes they're more sensitive on the left.
So does it work more or less if you believe in spirit or not?
There's a protective shield sometimes for people where they don't want to feel it, but it is still there.
And if you stay in them too long, you won't feel them anymore.
Okay.
That's why you have to, if you come out and you go back in, because it's like putting your hand into lukewarm water.
Right.
You won't feel the water after a while.
Right.
So you come out of it and you go back into them, and
Well, see, some of those visions you pick up on, Woody, you're reading in the energies of certain experiences they had.
I'm afraid this guy's eluded me.
Not feeling it?
Hold on. Okay, so you're staying in. Let's see.
Maybe I need to use your left.
Okay. Try your other hand. You might.
You all right?
Yeah. Okay. He's right exactly here. Power of suggestion.
All right, I got my eyes closed. Okay.
Okay. Read the energies elsewhere. Feel the energies elsewhere.
here's
You're
gonna
going
feel,
really too slow. So now
it's going to feel just a little bit thicker.
try coming down. I'm going to zap you up. Try coming from, and feel the
All right.
density of him, okay? Go down. You'll feel. That's kind of outside of his body there. You're going to feel him.
You got his eyes closed.
You got it. I'll get these reporters. All right.
All right.
Okay. As sure as you're at home, all of a sudden
All
you're
right, I got my eyes open now. Let's see what happens.
Okay, so yeah, I pinged a little bit, but yeah, so there we go.
My hand's tingling holding this in.
Uh-huh.
There's your weakness.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's not a talented hand.
Uh-huh.
That's all right. So,
That's okay. Uh-huh.
see, there's a
You
constant
guys are the
EMF.
best.
There's a constant EMF reading in this building. So this is why it's showing a constant 3. When I move into him, oh, did he move? Where'd you go, Henry?
I think he's ticklish.
There you
Okay,
go.
see? Right there, see how it's in the red? Although Woody was having trouble feeling our earthbound spirit, the K2 meter was going off when I put it into his energy, and that seemed to impress our ghostly friend, as we caught this expletive EVP. Right there, see how it's in the red? That's a triple validation of spirit. Pamela said he was there. Several of us felt his energy, including Sarah, who moved away from him because he was in her space. And lastly, the K2 meter validated him standing right where Pamela said he was. Oh, and the EVP was just icing on the paranormal cake. Coming up on Local Haunts, you get to see a sample of Pamela wowing the crowd with spiritual communication at the Alhambra.
If I walked in as a skeptic, I am absolutely convinced my mother was standing next to you.
What you're about to see is a clip of Pamela in front of a live audience at the Alhambra for her show, Local Haunts Presents Medium in the Raw.
If I walked in as a skeptic, I am absolutely convinced my mother was standing next to you.
Of course she is.
I have one question, which was my sole purpose in life for the last 30 years and the reason I'm here tonight. Does she know we got him?
She knows everything. I don't know what the hell you're asking because I don't do the psychic read. I'll just give you what she gives me. But she knows. Who has the dog?
I do.
Okay. And then also, too, she's showing me a red brick house. Follow the breadcrumb trail. Okay. This is this red brick house. You don't exactly like red brick houses, do you?
Not particularly.
Not particularly. It's like it's almost not right. So you would be more in the way of not brick.
Not on the outside, no.
No, on the outside, exactly what she's showing me here. Anyway, I got an icky feeling when I saw a red brick house. Go back in your memory bank and figure out why that's a trigger, and this is what she's talking about. She's working with you, follow the breadcrumb trail. Do you understand what a trigger is? Memory of the past is the reason why there's a connection to a red brick house as to why.
Got it.
Got it?
Got
Okay,
it.
good.
Got it.
If you or somebody you know would like to book Pamela for a private or group read, contact her at mediumintheraw.com or call 904-238-4359 and reconnect to lost loved ones.